The NNSCRA Offline and Online Racing at its best presents Speed World. Stop number 13 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Riverside Raceway, the second road course stop in the season, as we're set to go racing here for 18 laps around this 2.62 mile road course, the historic road course, as it were, as we're set to go racing here today. Is the running of the Budweiser 400 here's the starting lineup. On the pole, it is Trent Dunham in car number 1, his first pole, I think, this season in the Skull Classic Ford car number 1. He's alongside the winner this season at Atlanta. It is Cole Deaver, the GM Good Ranch Chevrolet, car number 3. Second row down has car number 25, Kyle Matthews in the Kodiak Chevrolet, winner this season at Rockingham, and alongside the North Wilkesboro winner, it is Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac, car number 30. Next row down is number 33, Alex Miller, is the inside of the third row. He's alongside car 22, the winner this season in the Coca-Cola 600. It is Dylan Poteet, the Maxwell House Pontiac, car 22. Next row down has the winner at Talladega this season, Jessica Shelton, the number 11 Budweiser Ford. She is also the first ever winner. She also won her first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series event here at Riverside way back in season 9. She's flanked by car 43. Car is Nathan Hudson, the winner this season at Richmond. Next row down has a Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet, car number 71. It is fittingly a Chevrolet. Matt McIntyre is the one driving this machine. He's alongside number 8, Joshua Osborne, in the Ray Bestis Ford. Next row down has number 21, the Daytona 500 champion, Quentin Moore, the Citgo Ford, and he's alongside number 19, the Hooters Ford. The winner of the last road course stop on the tour is Carson Gum behind the wheel. Next row down has the man who won at Dover this season, Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford, car 28, and Dylan Young in number 2, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Next row down is number 10, Cat Batson, the Tide Ford, car number 10, and 26 car of Daniel Voiles sits alongside the Quaker State Ford. Next row down is number 77, Laura Chung, the US Air Jasper Engines Ford, and she's alongside the Valvoline Ford, car number 6, and is Seth Cole behind the wheel. Seth, number 3 in car cameras today in this event. Next row down is Michael Turner, the Kendall Motor Oil Pontiac, car 40, and beside him, number 98, it is the Fingerhut Ford of Emmanuel Hartnett. Next row down is number 75, Zach Winkle of the Factory Source of America Ford, Beside him is the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet, car number 18. The winner at Martinsville this season is Nathan Ormond. Next row down is number 81, the TIC Financial Systems Ford is JT Bryant. Beside him will be number 27, Joshua Sekuli in the McDonald's Ford. Wyatt Quayle is the next row down at number 90, the Hollick Myers Ford, and number 42, Bryce Egan in the Meliella Pontiac sits alongside. Next row down is Eric Monaco, who had that heartbreaker at Dover, the last race on the tour. Looked like he was going for the win there, and got turned in the last few laps of that race, going for the lead. He's in the Kodak Film Chevrolet car number 4. He hopes to vindicate himself from that loss sometime this season. He's flanked by number 12, Destin Bowen, the unsponsored Ford. Next row down is number 31, Alex Hawkins in the Hardee's Chevrolet, and number 17, Reggie Vogelman in the Western Auto Chevrolet. Next row down is Phil Parker, car number 5, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Beside him will be number 41. It is the Meineke Chevrolet, of Mitchell Hodak. Next row down is Ryan Brommer in number 9, and beside him will be Eric Sadler in 23. Then it's number 16, Elio Liara in the Family Channel Ford, and number 15, Colin Cropley, two-time winner this season so far. He won at Darlington and Bristol. And starting shotgun is number 7, Paul Minnick, and number 24, Caleb Fogler. That's your starting lineup here at Riverside Raceway as the field gets set for green flag racing here. But first, you've got to get the command of fire the engines. Seth Cole has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event. The other 2 will be carried by number 2, Dylan Young, and number 11, Jessica Shelton. So here's your command to fire the engines here at Riverside.
Gentlemen, everyone start your engines.
Commands been given to party engines as we're set for racing here today. As the race car is built around for the pace up, we'll be back to start the race right after this. Trent Dunham and Cole Deaver, a Ford Chevrolet front row here for this event here today at Riverside, California. It's the second of two road course races on season. We were at Sonoma the last time we was turning left and right. Here they come off the ninth corner here as they're looking for a green flag, and they get it. We're racing at Riverside. Let's go road racing. Trent Dunham and Cole Deaver side by side through the S is part of the track here. Kyle Matthews got off the course a little bit. Number 25, and it's Dunham and Deaver side by side. Zachary Fitzwater trying to see who he wants to go with here as he goes into turn number 6. Or they're still side by side between the 1 and the 3. And Deaver has a slight advantage going through that area of the track here, but Dunham hanging tough on the outside, and looks like he'll have the slight advantage going into the turn number 8. Fitzwater gets off the course a little bit here. Deaver now takes chase after Trent Dunham. Dunham has the lead down the long straightaway. Heading off into turn number 9 as the sweeping corner of the track here. You got to play with the throttle just a little bit through that corner. As they come off the 9th corner here, Nathan Hudson goes to the 3rd position. Dylan Poteet 4th, and 5th right now is Zachary Fitzwater as the first lap completed with Trent Dunham, your leader. Cole Deaver 2nd place. There's Fitzwater in 5th position. Joshua Osborne running in 6th place in the number 8 car. Jessica Shelton running 7th. 8th is Kyle Matthews. 9th is Carson Gum, and Matt McIntyre running in 10th position as they go through this area here. Shelton peaks low on Osborne. Heading off into turn number 8, you're on board with Jessica Shelton, a.k.a. the queen of the road as she comes down this long straightaway here. Force the throttle on that number 11 Budweiser Ford. She puts her in the high gear now, 165 miles an hour, 170, 175, speeding, tracing now 180 miles an hour, 182, 184 miles an hour, heading off into turn number 9, and puts it down to about 108 miles an hour at this point, and she's still in 4th gear. Finally forces the throttle down, coming off turn number 9. And she goes into turn number 1 at 149 miles an hour. And up to 158 miles an hour as she heads off into the S's and puts her now in 3rd gear. Now watch this as she goes into turn number 6. She puts her in 4th gear only briefly, and she is hard on the brakes now. 2nd gear, 1st gear in the turn number 6, and down about 49 miles an hour through that area. So Jessica Shelton, right now running in 7th position at this point here. She's got Kyle Matthews behind her now for position here. Cole Deaver's close to that meantime on Trent Dunham for the lead, and Nathan Hudson not far behind her number 43 car. Hudson, the man from the jolly old England there, up from around Sean Galligan and Joshua Collard's country. In fact, Joshua Collard used to drive the 43 car in this series, believe it or not. But he's up from the area of where Sean Galligan and Joshua Collard are all from here, and of course Hudson all in that area as well too. Up in jolly old England's where they're from. But Cole Deaver right now, he is closed up on the back of Trent Dunham's cars that come into turn number as they head into the S's area now. Fast lap race so far is set by Hudson right now, 118.512 miles an hour. About where they qualified at here at Riverside Raceway. And those three cars, nose to tail, you can about throw a blanket over them right now. Dylan Poteet wants to join in that battle as well, too, in that number 22 machine. And there's Fitzwater, there's Osborne, Shelton, Matthews. Here's Carson Gum, Matt McIntyre, and Dylan Young all behind as well, too. Young running in 11th, Keith Batson running in 12th. Former winner here in this race as well, too. Daniel Voiles has made a move nicely up to 13th position. 14th is Seth Cole. 15th is Quentin Moore. Alex Miller running the 16th position. Laura Chung 17th. Kat Betson 18th. Emmanuel Hartnett runs 19th. And Nathan Ormond battling with Joshua Sekulias for 20th position. The Interstate Batteries Chevrolet and the McDonald's Ford right there behind. There is the Sekulia, the McDonald's machine. JT Bryant running in 22nd position. 23rd is Bryce Egan. 24th is Zach Winkle. 25th, Wyatt Quayle. Mitchell Hodak running 26th position. 27th is Michael Turner, who had a great run at Dover, the last race of the tour. Reggie Fogelman running 28th position. 29th is Caleb Fogler, who started this race in 38th position. He's picked up his way through the field nicely in the Jeff Gordon colors. Eric Sadler right now running in 30th position. 31st is Destin Bolin. 32nd is Eric Monaco. 33rd, Alex Hawkins. 34th, Phil Parker. 35th is Paul Minnick. 36th is Ryan Brommer. 37th is Colin Cropley. And Ali Liara, who badly wants to win at Riverside herself, but she's got a long way to go. She wants to get there. She's 38th right now. And I'm sure she's not happy with her run right now. And neither is Cropley, obviously. And you know Cropley, he is a very competitive individual for sure. And that brings us back to our leader right now, which happens to be the Terror from Texas, Trent Dunham. Former season champion in this series right there. He's never won at Riverside. I don't think he has now. Memory is a little bit fuzzy on who else won races in this series. As they go down to this area here, Dunham completes another lap in the lead. He has 5 laps in the books and 13 to go. So we got black cars 1 and 2. One's a Ford, the other a Chevrolet. And you got a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th going on right here. Dylan Poteet in 22. Zachary Fitzwater in the 30, and Joshua Osborne in the 8 car. That's 4, 5, and 6 on your screen. Heading up into turn number 6, or turn number 8, I should say, in the area. Kyle Matthews has now gotten around Jessica Shelton. That's for P7. Matt McIntyre currently holding the final spot in the top 10 at the moment here. As we jump on board now with Dylan Young in car number 2. He runs in 11th position. You heard Dylan slam it back up in the 3rd gear. Using a little different driving technique that Jessica Shelton did right there. You saw Shelton running in 4th gear the whole way through turn 9. Dylan, meantime, puts up in 3rd gear to that area, so he has a little different driving technique from Riverside. Every driver does for that fact too. We always say in road courses, you shift the amount of times you shift depends on the driver. Dylan puts her back up in the 1st gear through turn number 6. Turn number 8 right now. It's Dylan Young's car. Now accelerates up to this long straightaway. racing right now, 180 miles under that little kink, 183, 184 miles an hour again in turn number 9. He puts it down in the 3rd gear right now as they go off the 9th corner. He comes, putting another lap. That is lap number 7 in the books. Keith Batson right there behind him. Batson running in 12th position. Matt McIntyre again up ahead of him in 11th. And that front 2 cars still running right there together. Trent Dunham in number 1 and Cole Deaver in number 3. Bit of a rocky start to the season for the Skull Classic team with Trent Dunham. He has had a couple of good runs so far in this season, but some of those good runs didn't quite manifest itself into good finishes here. But Dunham hopes he can take that pole position he won here and turn it into a victory here today. But I tell you, Cole Deaver, he gave Dunham a bit of a run in the first half of the course and the first lap of the race here. Margin still the same on the last time by here, 2600ths of a second between 1 and 2. Hudson not far behind though, 7100ths behind. Cole Deaver may be planning on a bit of a move right here. But I tell you, road course racing a little bit tricky to pass though, because some of the parts of the course, and of course you can about pick any road course in America or even around the world. You can pick any one of them. A lot of there's one common denominator every road course seems like it has, and that is a tough place to pass. And sometimes, and that is to say, of course, you have areas of the course where it's kind of only fit for one car, or I should say, a follow the leader corner per se. Right there is what I'm trying to say. And there's some, and like here at Riverside, everybody got some excellent places to pass. And Deaver really closing up in the turn number 9 now. Dunham goes up the track. Deaver goes the low side. He's on the back bumper of that number 1 car. Off the 9th corner here, Deaver stays in the back of Dunham's car. See what the margin is this time by. It is now 1700ths of a second. So he's closed up a bit. But can Deaver complete the pass? That's the question. We got a lot of laps left to go here. 9 laps in the books. We're halfway home. 9 down and 9 to go here at Riverside. And Nathan Hudson again not far behind in that 43 car. There's Poteet, Fitzwater. The top 10 cars have not quite changed positions here. And as you see now, there's the Voiles and Dunn. There's Voiles, Seth Cole, Whitmore, Matt McIntyre, or I should say, not Matt McIntyre, Alex Miller, Laura Chung, that's 17th position right there. Kat Madsen and Emmanuel Hartnett, that's battle for 18th position. Hartnett running 19th, and Nathan Orman again, trying to hold off Joshua Sekuli for 20th position in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. To go run with how Dylan Young and Jessica Shelton run this track at Riverside. Stay around to see how Seth Cole drives it. That's in fourth gear, only briefly 155 miles an hour for Seth Cole throughout this course here. Into the S's he goes. 140 miles an hour. Fourth gear again, only briefly, and goes hard on the brakes now in the turn number 6. And again, well, this Seth leads her in second gear through that area right there. We saw a couple of guys move back up in the first gear in turn number 6. And into turn number 8 right there, and Seth does put her in the first gear in turn number 8, down about 51 miles over that area, and then watch that Ford accelerate. Behind Daniel Boyles in the Quicker State car, you got a pair of Motorola cars right there behind each other. Quicker State versus Valvoline. In the high gear goes Seth going under the Champion Sparkplug Bridge. The 184 miles. That seems to be all everybody goes. It seems to be the fastest speed everybody does on this course. At 184 miles an hour through Riverside into turn number 9. Don't want to overdrive the corners, obviously, too. Going in, especially in road course racing. Road course racing takes a whole lot of finesse to race on. We go back to the position right there. Joshua Osborne. He's gotten around Zachary Fitzwater. That's for 5th place. And meantime, battle for lead still heating up is Cole Deaver versus Trent Dunham again. Dunham in number 1, Deaver in number 3. $11 laps in the books and 7 laps remaining here at Riverside. Coming to 6 to go this time. That'll be the completion of lap number 12. Let's see what's Deaver going to do in the turn number 9. Off that 9th corner, Deaver again closes up in the back of Dunham's car. Still 1100. It's now 2 tenths of a second. It was 1100 the last time by. So you can't say Cole Deaver ain't trying to get around Trent Dunham. It's hard to pass here at Riverside there, and plus combining with the fact Trent Dunham is making no mistakes whatsoever. He's not getting off the course. He's not overdriving the corner. He's not not doing anything dumb. As I said, whoa, Dunham went to the high side, Deaver went to the low side, and I thought maybe a move there. And here comes the inside again on Dunham in the turn number 8. But no dice right there through the 8th corner here. Deaver still follows Trent, so. And Trent really takes off coming off that 8th corner, though. Deaver does get a bit of a draft off of the car of Trent Dunham, though. That's where he really closes up in the turn number 9. But not enough really to do anything. Battle for 5th position going on right there. That's the 8 of Joshua Osborne, the 30 car of Zachary Fitzwater. That's for 5th position. Kyle Matthews running in 7th. In the meantime, right there behind there, Jessica Shelton in the 11 and the 19 of Carson Gum battling out as well too. That's for 8th place. Osborne running in 5th. Fitzwater 6th, and Matthews running in 7th. But I tell you what, we may have a 4-car shootout here, because here comes Nathan Hudson and Dylan Poteet, a pair of Pontiacs now joining the fray. And Hudson may have caught a snip of Deaver's draft. In that off turn number 9 he comes. Let's see what the margin is this time between the front 4 cars. It is a little over a second between 1st and 4th. And here comes Poteet down the low side of Hudson. Hudson says no way, and he goes in as he goes down the S's. Close up a little bit on the 3-car of Deaver is the 43 of Hudson. Fifteen laps in the books are this time by. It'll be 3 to go when we get back to the start-finish line. Off into turn number. Off into turn area here. Deaver again tries to close up on the Trent Dunham car, but no dice as Dunham continues to hold position as they come down to the start-finish line. We have now 3 laps remaining, and Deaver did close it up to 2300 of a second that time by, but here again, hard to pass there. Deaver looked to the inside that time by on Dunham. Does he have a move into turn number 6? Let's see what happens. Off turn number. Yeah. The position still remained unchanged at this juncture of this event. You see Daniel Boyle, Seth Cole, Quentin Moore, Archon, Alex Miller, Cat Batson, that is, Emmanuel Harnett, and Caleb Fogler. I mean, not Caleb Fogler, but Nathan Hudson, or Nathan Ormond, excuse me, in the 18 car. Those positions right now, of course, remain unchanged. We now have 2 laps remaining. And Dylan Poteet got off the corner a little bit that time by, something must have happened because he has dropped he's dropped out of contact from Nathan Hudson. So it's a 3-car battle now between us, the 1, 3, and the 43. Dunham's let him relapse so far. And Dylan Poteet, meantime, he is now been caught by the 8-car of Joshua Osborne. Remember, those two were 1, 2, and the 600 at Charlotte this season, with Poteet winning that race and Osborne finishing 2nd. But this time by here, it'll be the white flag. Trent Dunham has done a good job holding him off in the first 17 laps of this race. Can he hold them all off for one more lap as we come into the white flag? Off turn number 9, Deaver and Hudson, they're hooked up nose to tail now. White flag is out for Trent Dunham. He has 1 lap remaining here at Riverside Raceway. About almost a half a second between the front 2 cars. Off into turn number 8 they go, or turn number 6 I should say. Deaver closes up a little bit again, going in that corner. Let's see if we can remain behind him now. This is part of the track where Dunham seems to take off a little bit. That's coming off turn number 8 right here. No, but Deaver wants that draft though. So you got the worst. They pretty much got the worst of the track out of the way right there. But turn number 9 is 1 more passing place for Deaver. Does he do it in that corner? Here they come in the turn number 9. Dunham comes in. Deaver comes in. Deaver's closed up on Dunham right now. Deaver goes to the low side now off the 9th corner. He's closed up a little bit. He comes to the inside of Dunham, But Dunham does the block, and it's going to seal the deal for Trent Dunham. He wins at Riverside. Trent Dunham, the #1 Skull Classic Ford, goes to victory lane on the legendary Riverside Road Course. From the pole to the podium, but I'll tell you what, Cole Deaver tried every trick in the book to try to beat the #1 car. But Dunham, I'll tell you, whatever move Deaver tried to make, Dunham matched him. At every corner and every nook and cranny of this road course. Second goes to Cole Deaver. A great day for him. Nathan Hudson comes home third. Fourth goes to Dylan Poteet. Fifth to Joshua Osborne. Sixth place goes to Zachary Fitzwater. Seventh to Kyle Matthews. Eighth, Jessica Shelton. Ninth goes to Carson Gum. And 10th goes to Matt McIntyre. So that is your running order, or top 10 at least here. We gave you the top 10 already. Your rest of the finishing order here for today's race at Riverside. Dylan Young comes home in 11th position. 12th goes to Keith Batson. 13th position to Daniel Voyle. Seth Cole 14th. Quentin Moore 15th. 16th place goes to Laura Chung. Then Alex Miller 17th. Kat Batson 18th. Emmanuel Hartnett with a 19th place finish. A good day for him so far, or at this event I should say. And Nathan Orman will round out the top 20. 21st goes to Joshua Sekuli. JT Bryant, 22nd. 23rd goes to Bryce Egan. 24th, Wyatt Quayle. 25th to Mitchell Hodak. 26th to Zach Winkle. 27th will be Caleb Vogler. 28th will be Reggie Vogelman. Eric Sadler, 29th. And Destin Bolin will finish 30th. In the rest of the finishing order, Michael Turner, Eric Monaco, Alex Hawkins, Paul Bennett, Colin Cropley. He will not be happy with the 35th for sure. Ryan Brommer, Phil Parker, and Ali Liara will finish 38th in the event. So that will do it here today at Riverside Raceway. Congratulations once again to Trent Dunham, the winner of the Budweiser 400 in a tremendous battle with Cole Deaver. Those final 5 laps of this race was absolutely well, not much passing actually just sent for the lead here. Trent Dunham led every lap though, but boy, Cole Deaver made him earn it, and for sure. In that one here, average speed 116.329 miles an hour, caution free at Riverside Raceway. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races. We got inner races. We got gaming videos. We got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the industry, Seth Cole desires to have for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series and Duracell Ultra Light Series, the 2 main series on Seth's channel. And if you're interested in joining future seasons of the NNSCRA Duracell Next Gen Cup Series or the Duracell Ultra Light Series, be sure to get with Seth, and he will get you going on that. Also, check out our other channels from our NNSCRA community, including the Weedy Coasters channel, a channel from both Kyle Matthews and Dylan Young, the 2 that run the Weedy Coasters channel. That is, if you are a roller coaster / amusement park fanatic, then Weedy Coasters is the channel for you. So that will do it here today at Riverside Raceway. For now, this is James Squalls. It's been a production of the NNSCRA offline and online racing at its best. We'll see you at the Tricky Triangle at Pocono, next race on the tour.